Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to go through the slides with you for today's lesson. The key question is, what are our first impressions of Slim? So in the previous two lessons, including the Zoom session that we did, we went through all the characters that we've been introduced to so far on our character analysis grid. But the only character that we didn't actually look at was Slim. So I want us to look at some in a little bit more detail than we have with the others so far. There's plenty of time as we read through the novel to get to know all of the characters, but we're going to focus first on our first impressions of Slim, okay? So little bit before we read the extract together, you want to know the context of what a jerkline skinner even is on a ranch. What is that job role? So here I have pasted on a little bit of information. So it's his job. All the characters have different jobs within the ranch on the farm, okay? And his is this one. So he sits behind all of the horses and mules as he goes across the farmland, and he can control all of those horses that you see in front of him. And that's what's so impressive about the character of Slim. He's a very skilled master craftsman. To control all of those mules at once would be a highly skilled and dangerous job, and again adds to the impressive nature of his character. So that's the job that he does on the ranch. Nobody else does it. That's what he's known for. That's what he's skilled at. And that's what he does day to day on the ranch. He's a jerkline skinner. He sits there. He controls all of those mules as he goes up and down the fields on the ranch. So we're going to look at his first appearance in chapter 2, and I'm just going to read this very short extract out for you because you'll need this when you do the rest of the work today. A tall man stood in the doorway. He held a crushed Stetson hat under his arm while he combed his long, black, damp hair straight back. Like the others, he wore blue jeans and a short denim jacket. When he had finished combing his hair, he moved into the room, and he moved with a majesty achieved only by royalty and master craftsmen. He was a jerkline skinner, the prince of the ranch, capable of driving 10, 16, even 20 mules with a single line to the leaders. He was capable of killing a fly on the wheeler's butt with a bullwhip without touching the mule. There was a gravity in his manner, and a quiet so profound that all talk stopped when he spoke. His authority was so great that his word was taken on any subject, be it politics or love. This was Slim, the jerkline skinner. His hatchet face was ageless. He might have been 35 or 50. His ear heard more than was said to him, and his slow speech had overtones not of thought, but of understanding beyond thought. His hands, large and lean, were delicate in their actions, as those of a temple dancer. He smoothed out his crushed hat, creased it in the middle, and put it on. He looked kindly at the two in the bunkhouse. So that's our first impression of Slim. We see that he's this mysterious but overwhelming. He's got this gravitas. He's got this presence as soon as you see him. He's strong, but he's delicate. He's overwhelming, but he's kind. He's got lots of contrasts in his personality the first time we see him, and we know that this character is going to be important. He's going to be wise. We're going to listen to him, and he's going to have some sort of influence over the other people on the ranch. Okay, so that's our first impressions of Slim. So, task. On the next slide, there's going to be a worksheet, and you can either copy this worksheet out by hand, print it, or make your own on a PowerPoint or Word document. Whatever way you do it is up to you. I want you to complete the character analysis of Slim. Go back to the notes that we've done on the other characters. Okay, we're looking at personality, we're looking at actions, we're looking at where to describe. We're making those inferences on the characters. And just follow the instructions. The challenge would be to find your own keywords and quotes. So to make that make sense for you, here's the task, okay? Task 1, you're going to read the extract. I've already read that out for you, but I've also attached the copy of the novel for you to go in and find additional information. You're going to add the keywords that you can see on the left-hand side here to a mind map, and you're also going to use the evidence that you can see on the left-hand side here and add it to the mind map as well. Going back to that challenge, what I mean by that is go to the novel, find your own evidence and use your own words to make inferences and add them in addition to your mind map. Okay, so it's a character analysis of Slim. We've got the contextual information of his job, showing how important and skilled and sort of how much everybody else looks up to him. You've got the extract there that's been read out. You've got the worksheet that you can write out and copy out in whatever way you want, as long as you've got the analysis. And there's your key question: what are our first impressions of Slim? So use those inference skills, use those character analysis skills that we've already started, and let's look at this particular character in more detail. Thank you very much, Year 9. Enjoy.